We're gonna get started pretty soon. All right, guys, we're gonna get started real soon. Let's go ahead and get that countdown timer. We're gonna watch a little bit of the video we're gonna go over. So this is a good little refresher if you did not follow the homework. All right, so let's watch this real quick. I'll go ahead and meet you guys in the classroom real soon.
Fuck! David.
High energy. What's up, man? From Canada. What's up, Rough Toast? How you doing?
You right?
How you doing? Today we're going to be announcing the winners of December's giveaway.
You right?
No idea why I'm all nervous. It's exciting. 82 doing great, doing great. Make sure you guys all sign in. I better see 50 something likes right now. That's how you sign in, by clicking that like button. What's up, Rick? Hey, Rick, you'd have a beard too if you were a member. Woo! Just saying, just saying. I'm just kidding, man. How you doing, Rick? Garrett, your dog ate your homework. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. 59 likes, baby. Let's see if we can get 100. I know some of you guys are coming in, then you're leaving and everything. As soon as you pop in, hit that like button. Let's get this going.
Approaching. It's a stale green light, meaning I didn't stop at the
Augusto finally caught you here, man. How you doing?
Green. It's already green, and it has been for quite a while.
You guys want a beard?
As I approach,
you have to click that join button.
Video speaks for itself. Watch and
Tobias, how you doing? Julio, how you doing, man? Ross, how you doing? Go ahead and make your way into the classroom. I'm going to let everybody in. I'll be the last one. 64 likes. Let's see if we can get 100 before the time says 0. What is up, everybody?
You good, bye? Yeah, good. Shit!
Oh, Rick, that's no good. How are you doing? Did you get hurt? 100 likes you could... Yeah, right, Scarlett. James Boone, I could always trust your likes. Thank you so much. $68 likes. Let's see who can... There's the 69. Ooh, nice. These are the videos we're going to be going over today. These are all submitted by you. And then we're going to go ahead and give... Oh, not giveaway. We're going to announce the giveaway winners. There we go. Faceless Akuma. You're always my favorite Street Fighter. Right after Ken. Evan, first live. Have I ever been in an accident? No, not with another vehicle, but I did crash my Sportster off-road into a bush. Ooh, that one looks good. Little tippity tap on the butt. Remember, guys, these are all sent in to me. If you want to send in your own videos, there you go. Click that button right there. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and come up right here. This is the main lobby. So if you are brand new to the firehouse, this is the main lobby. Go ahead and make your way into the classroom, and let's go ahead and go do that. Let's go ahead. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. We're gonna just do straight in. We're not gonna go to the crew lounge today. I'm wearing my blue shirt today, so I typically wear my long sleeve and everything. Looks like I have a giant head with this beard, probably the way the system is set up. But we're gonna be going over this video right here. But here's the thing: we do have the gear giveaway. Let's go ahead and move it on here. We have the gear giveaway. This is from the ddfromcrew.com. You can enter the January giveaway, but we're gonna be talking about the December giveaway winners. Okay, so this is how you do it: tier 0 to 4. You guys can figure it out. Ways to enter: you go to patreon.com, or you can do the freeway. It all, whatever you want to do. So let's go ahead and bring this down. Let's go ahead and make this kind of just like that. And I have all the winners, or not winners, I have all the entry fees. Jeez, I can't even talk right now. I have all the entries. I'm so excited right now. And we have a ton of entries. We have, let's see, 13,025. Boop. Right there. Now, tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. You guys get your own entries, based on the tier. And then I put a randomized number on you, so it's all randomized, okay? So now that you know what that is, we're going to go ahead and do this. We also have the random generator. So we'll go ahead and do a random generator, and we'll pick the winner, okay? So I'm going to go put this back up here. Let's put this right here so I can take a look at this stuff. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? Now remember, Tobias, welcome. Let's hit 100 likes, and we'll go ahead and get started. But remember, this is for Revzilla gift cards. First place, let's go ahead and take a look at what it is. So let's go ahead. First place is a $400 Revzilla gift card. Second place is a $250 Revzilla gift card. Third place is a $150 Revzilla gift card. Now, we're going to be adding more and more and more the more people that join up. Okay, so we're going to be, when we get the trauma kit going, we're going to have that being sent into the giveaway. We're going to be doing stickers and do sticker packs and all these different things to the giveaway. But right now, we're doing $400 gift card for the first place, $250 for second, $150 for third, equals to $800 overall. Tier 0 is the $5 entry. So tier 0 is the $5 entry. There is a free way. You send it's all on the rules. You send it to like a P.O. box, my P.O. box. You send like a letter and a few other things. Okay, so read it there. I don't want to read too much of that. But you sign up on Patreon. And if you sign up during the streams, it pops up here too. So I have the emails from the last giveaway winners. The first and second place winners, they got gear, and then one of them the first place winner got the Cardo Pack Talk Bold Duo Kit. So I'm really happy that they're able to get that. Super cool stuff. Love my content, new to writing. Your videos are very informative. S.O.R. Thank you. So $5 to enter, chance to win $400. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get third place. This is for third place, okay? This is for third place. Ready? Let's go ahead and generate the number 11828. So let's go ahead and find 11828. And the reason why I'm doing it live is because I want you guys to see that I'm actually doing it. So 11828. 11. Oh, need to go up. 11. What am I doing? Oh, an 800. Geez. Can't even. Let's go ahead. 11828. 11828. Blinks Fire Gaming, a tier 1. So that's the $15 tier. Blinks Fire Gaming. I'm going to go ahead. Copy. Congrats if you are in here. If not, I'm going to send you an email, and you have 48 hours to respond to that email when I get to you. So let's go ahead and do this. There we go. So I have the list right here. Blinks Fire Gaming, welcome. or welcome. Good job. You got congrats. Is that what the word? Man, I am all over the place. Sorry, guys. I got like brain fog going on. Some crazy stuff has been happening in the United States, and I've been kind of wrapped up into it. You alleged voter fraud. So Blinks Fire Gaming, congrats. All right, so this is for second place. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna have a good time. Remember, this is for RevZilla gift cards. If you want to sign up for the January giveaway, it is going right now. I'm taking your entries right now, and you can sign up right away. And plus, you get my ebook for free. So you get my. Let's go to ddfmcrew.com actually. ddfmcrew.com. Let's go to the shop. I don't sell a lot. I really don't. This is all sold out. I think we got maybe 2 more of those. But here, you get my ebook for free if you sign up on the Patreon right now. It's $10 for here if you just straight up get it. But you can sign up as a $5 patron, be entered to win the RevZilla gift cards, and you get this for free. So, I mean, I'm just trying to make it as cheap as possible. I want you guys to get gear. I hate selling things. I mean, Matt doesn't like the fact that I say that. So, do you mean congratulations? All right, here we go. So this is for the second winner. So second place. This is for $250 in RevZilla gift cards. 5803. 5803. Ooh. I want you guys to know that I'm doing this like this, so there's no shenanigans. If I hear one more, come on, Super Troopers, guys. 5803. Chris Poreda, a tier 2. Wow. Last month we had tier 0s, and a tier 1. Tier 0 is the $5 tier. Tier 2 is the $30 tier. Chris Poreda, and we're hoping to get more stuff out for those that are winning. Like, we want to make it to where there's, you know, the 4th through 10th place. But the more people that sign up, the more we can do. Right now, this is all we can do. So if you sign up, we can start giving out more. And let me know what it is you would like to see in the giveaway, or what you would like to see for free. Let me know if you want to get stuff for free. So anyone that signs up on Patreon, let me know what it is. Right now, we're working on buying and selling motorcycles, used or new. Matt actually came up, and I'll show you guys some of that stuff. You guys actually asked all the questions. He answered them. Chris Poreda. So let me go ahead. Let's go ahead and put this right here for now. I want to show you guys what Matt, I think he, oh, here, let me see. I think you guys can just see it this way. It's really cool. It's really cool. Rockform just sent me something. Oh, Rockform just sent me that they got some stem mounts for sport bikes. They were like, hey man, if you want to start talking about it. Well, there you go, Rockform. Rockform's got some stem mounts already. I'll find it. Anyways, Matt was going through and he answered tons of your guys' questions. Daz Robson, welcome. Veteran crew member. Ooh, baby. We're going to get going. We're going to get to the first place real quick. I want to show you guys this thing. I really want to show you guys this thing. I forgot where, I think it was in my Gmail. I get too excited. Okay, I think it's that one. No. Matt, if you're watching this, which email did you send it to? Damn it. I think it was a shared. I think he shared it with me. Let's go ahead and get to this. Let's get to this. I have like way too many emails. Who here has like a ton of emails? That is ridiculous. So it's not that email. No, it's not that email. I'll get to it later. I'll find it and I'll share it with you guys on the... You know what? I'll share it with you guys on Patreon. So if you sign up for the gear giveaway, I'll share it with you when I find it. All right. So the Rockform stem mount. We'll talk about that later. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. We're going to get to the first place person. Hey, Luca entered the gear giveaway. Guys, remember, we're giving away $800 in RevZilla gift cards. If you sign up, no matter what tier, you get this ebook for free. There's a $5 tier. This ebook is $10. So you're going to get it, and you're going to get entered in to win. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I get so distracted. All right. So congrats to Chris Poreda and Blinks Fire Gaming. If you're in here, Say hi. I'll send you an email. Don't worry about sending me an email. Joshua HD. Joshua HD. Also, guys, if you click the link, Scooby, if you click the link in the description, you automatically get the rock form discount applied. So don't worry about having to put in the D thing. All right, so let's go ahead and do it. Generate. 13,001. Dang, that's crazy. Almost 13,000 exact. We only had 13,025, so 13,001. Alex Lynch. Alex Lynch. Tier 1. That was a $15 tier. Tier 1. Let me know. Let me know. I want to find out. Alex Lynch just got $400 in Revzilla gift cards. Congrats. Alex Lynch, are you in here? I got your names already set up. Got your names already set up. Let me see if I could scroll up on the conversation I had with my boy Matt. Congrats, Alex. Danger Ranger, how you doing? Daz, you feel like you're becoming a better rider just from watching? Dude, I love hearing that. Love hearing about that, man. Love hearing about that. Come on. I really want to find the link for what Matt came up. So those questions that I asked a while back on the YouTube community page, you guys were asking, or I asked you if you had any questions about buying and selling motorcycles. And you guys had a ton of questions. Ton of questions. I don't know why it's taking forever. I don't know why it's taking forever. Damn, when did he send it to me? Because I wanted to answer a few of them. I don't know. I don't want to take too much time. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing today? Oh, snap. What's up, Dan? Aaron Schultz. Never caught a live stream before. Got my dad a rock form from his bicycle for Christmas because they like mine so much on Multistrada. So much because of your recommendation. I actually have mine on the little EFTRs. Little EFTRs. And I absolutely love them too. I love them. I really do. Stampy, Scarlett will help you out. Same thing with Ven. Here's the thing. We're going to have to figure that out, man. We're gonna send me an email. Send me an email, Stampy, with everything that's going on. I'll send it because I already talked to them. We're going to figure it out. Send me an email with everything. Send me an email at DanDanTheFireman928@gmail.com. We'll figure something out. Okay? We will figure something out. Got new giveaway entries. So here's the thing, guys. This right here, these videos that are sent in, this is from Derek Midgley. We have a whole bunch of them. We actually have 2 people that are, or 3 people actually, that are in here that are going to basically take over for me. We got a little substitute on their own videos. They did their own after action review. I think it was really cool. What's up, Jimmy Tran? How you doing? And we're going to go ahead and figure out, what they did right or what they did wrong. We're going to treat it the same way as we would if this was like a Moto Madness or 99 Lives video. But these were all sent in to me by you guys. So if you want to give me your close calls or crashes, please do so. We have that submission form right there in the chat, and we'll go ahead and try to collate them all and put them in a video. So this took a while. This was about 30-something videos that I played around with and put together. So we're going to have plenty of videos today, and that's what we're going to do today. And then we're going to have a little discussion at the end and do a Q&A, okay? So did we have any of the winners inside here? That was pretty interesting. So Alex Lynch with the $400 gift card, Chris Poreta with the $250 gift card, and Blinks Fire Gaming with 3rd place with a $150 gift card. And I'm going to be sending you guys emails after this, and then you got 48 hours to respond, and then we're going to pick another winner if you don't respond. So Justin Williams taking my beginner course tomorrow. Good luck. First live stream for me. Victor, how you doing? All right, guys, you ready? I think you guys are ready. Here we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and ride. So line of sight's going to be a big problem here. Good job on the positioning. Okay. Watch out for the line of cars. Be very careful. Why is that person with the brakes? That's why. Okay. No buenos on that one. No buenos. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and pause that real quick. I suffered no major injuries other than hairline fracture of the right foot. Okay, so that was probably the impact. Some deep tissue bruising to his back. Okay, so he's got a lot of his muscle injury right there. Special word of gratitude for all those that came to my aid. Thank you very much. So I want you guys to be those that come to the aid of a downed firefighter. So, but it's interesting. The mechanism got hit on the right side, made no major injuries, but a hairline fracture of his right foot. So maybe he had full gear on, and then he landed on his back, possibly. Okay. So here we go. Takai, they do make a universal adapter, so that might work. Justin Williams, baby, welcome to the crew. If you want to be a crew member, click that join button. All right, so let's go ahead and go over this. So this is one of those things that I was telling you about right here, is that line of sight. Now, with him, he's on an adventure bike. He could probably see over all the vehicles. For me, I'm really short. I can't see over the vehicles. Remember, this is your total stopping distance right here, and this is your space cushion, so be very careful when it comes to being too close, because you might have to brake in that amount of space. You start to see the brake lights. Okay, so brake lights are very good indicators that something is happening right above. You can't see very well because of the line of sight issue. So what he does is he moves over when he can, so he has good line of sight. Now you can do that right now though. So you can do that right now, or you can move over here to this side and you can do the same thing. And this also allows you to have an escape path to the right. You don't really have one to the left until you get to this point where you're in the second lane. So we're gonna get up to here. And he's still maintaining his space cushion. Very good. That's what I want to see you guys do. So this is the moment we switch lanes. Now take a look about right here. Now this is the positioning I want you to have when you're riding normally. Because look at the line of sight you have. Look how far you can see. And you can see why this person right here is applying the brakes, because, this person's here, this person, this person, this person. So I want to react to this person applying the brakes, not this person applying the brakes. It gives me more time to do stuff. So we're gonna move over here. Now, what I was saying is, you notice right here, all these people have brake lights, except for the ones that are moving. It's obvious, right? The ones that are moving, they're not applying the brakes. But then when you're looking at a big line like this, it's why is everybody applying the brakes down here versus here? This guy took it off, the brakes, and then he applied it again. These people are moving, these people aren't. Now, it's pretty hard to say, well, I know what's going to happen. Somebody's going to pull out and they're going to come out in front of me. That's not always the case. We're doing an after action review where we can see that. The problem here and the solution here is, well, first of all, the problem, we have these people applying the brakes and there's a possibility with this intersection, somebody coming out. The solution is we have too many different factors, so we should just go into orange stage. Just go into orange stage when you see a big line like this and you're moving smoothly. Just go into orange stage, and what that's going to do is prep you for anything. Okay, so you're going to cover the brakes, look for escape paths, and you're going to find your swerving movements and go into red stage if you absolutely had to. So red stage, action time, actively engaged in emergency. The orange stage is you're perceiving a threat, which could be a possible path of travel or anything, and you're just kind of ready. So when you're kind of just ready, you're kind of paranoid. This next thing that happens right here, you're already covering the brakes. You're already looking for escape paths. You already know that if you have to accelerate to get out or brake to stop, you already know that you're going to have to do something like that. So this won't be such a huge surprise. It still will be, but you might be better prepared. Now, if for whatever reason you just fail, and you got hit right there, make sure you have full gear. Okay, orange stage, the Smart Rider principles, everything is going to help you out. It's not going to prevent everything, but it's going to make you a better rider, a smarter rider, okay? So let's move on to the next one. He did okay. Derek, you did good. It's honestly, I probably would have gotten in a crash too, but at least be a little bit more aware of what's going on. All right, so Il Transistor Salvatico. Watch carefully what she does, okay? Remember, these are all sent in. Not all of them are crashes. Oh, sorry. So that's going to be a merging issue. You hear the brakes? All right, let's go back a little bit. I made sure these were nice and short for you guys. So we're going into an area where there's other vehicles. Okay, there's the intersection right there. So the intersection, remember what we do? Orange stage, we go into intersection, we're prepped and ready for anything. Okay, so intersections, you typically have people making last minute lane changes to kind of jockey to the front. And that's what I would be concerned about right here, especially if we're going to be going into that lane on the right that is open. This lane right here, as you can tell, it's not. There's cars in front of them. So when we see a lane that's open and a lane that's not, The lane that's not, people want to go into the lane that's open. So we should be kind of aware, kind of concerned. Don't make quick movements. Now, right here, what you see is this person switching lanes. We have the opportunity to apply the brakes. We have it right now, or we can accelerate through if we wanted to. Now, if we accelerated through, what issues would we have if we accelerated through, class? Write in the comments. A rhetorical question, I'm going to tell you right now. If we ride right through, we have to now stop before that other vehicle up ahead, which is a motorcycle rider and that car. So we accelerate to get to it, then we have to brake even harder to stop. It's kind of like doing wheelies before a corner. You got to land it, slow down, then do look, press, and roll. I prefer just to apply the brake, slow down right here, and I think that's what he does. A little bit of skidding, not a big deal. What do you guys think? Original Crazy 8. You submitted a video, haven't seen me review it yet. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. Big fan from Portugal. I wanted to pause it here. This is Ferritin Moto. If you're in the chat, let me know. It's a DDFM crew member. This is a DDFM crew member right here. I like to take a little break right now. I feel like I've been talking for 20 minutes straight. Oh, wait, 26 minutes. Ooh-wee. How you guys doing? Sebastian, how you doing? I'm going to go ahead and plug in my stuff real quick. Oh, I got my phone right here using the rock form mount. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. It's charging. Go ahead and grab yourself a option. Looks like the blinding sun's an issue. Okay. Oh, this is good. I want to see what you guys think already just from this image. Tell me what you think is in the chat. What do you think is in the chat? What is going to happen in the chat? There you go. We see the sun. No problem, area code. It's all good. All right, here we go. All right, so Ferritin's moving. Hopefully I said that right. Intersection, orange stage. Be prepped and ready. Left turner. Good braking. Go ahead and honk the horn. Not a big issue. Remember, some of these are not crashes. They're just minor close calls or common situations that could be happening to you. So we're going to be moving forward a little bit right here. Now, what is one of the biggest things that is going to cause a huge problem? All these cones. Now, somebody in the chat was saying that, the sun could be a factor. Well, look at the reflective on these cones, the construction cones, probably blinding you a little bit. Then also the vehicle that's turning left in the intersection can't see us because of line of sight because of the cones. So be prepped for that. Remember, intersections are always going to be orange stage. So you need to be prepped and ready for it. So don't accelerate through starting here. What I would do is I would start to roll off right here and just kind of coast through. And while I'm coasting, I'm having my hands on the brakes and getting ready for stuff. So we're going to keep moving right here. The moment we see that, you can barely see it. This person's turning left in front of us. They're going to keep going. They're not stopping. They're going to keep going. So what can we do? And it's exactly what Ferritin did. He's going to go ahead and roll off the throttle even more, maybe apply some brake pressure. I can't really see his hands in this situation, but he's going to let that person go. But my other fear is when I see that, and it happens all the time, the car behind him, this one right here, could easily just say, you know what, he went, I'm going to go. So it's not that first one that you see, it's possibly that second one that decides to go out. So that's why I don't want you going into the intersection and doing this. Now, right now, he was paying attention to what was happening over there, but I don't want you doing this and being like, hey, man, F you, when the other car decided to still go. Now, I believe he saw that the other car was not going, so there it is. There's the car right there. Oh, get out of the way. So he saw that he wasn't going, so then, yeah, he go ahead and look and say, what the hell's going on? But I'm always worried about that second car. Always pay attention to that. All right, so intersection again. Watch out. Okay, right turners on this. Oh! The Mort. Good job. So remember, we're going over common situations that happen. If you like what we're doing here, click that like button. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And it's free. You just click the little like button. All right, so we're going to be moving through here, turning left. And as soon as you saw that movement of that car's tires and they started moving, I think they're supposed to. They can because it's a right turn, but it's not that right turn lane. It's this right turn lane. And that right turn lane is supposed to go into our lane. So they're not going to merge into the far lane over there to keep us safe because they have this car here. So as soon as you see that, it's like, you shouldn't be doing that. You really shouldn't. So that should cause you to really be like, okay, definite orange stage. I'm gonna stand it up right here. This person is way close. You can see it on the far right, way close. So I'm gonna stand it up here. Go ahead and roll off the throttle, apply some brakes, let them in. There's no point in fighting. I do not want you guys fighting. So he stood it up, did exactly what I'm just saying, applied the brakes, let him in. Now this dum-dum figured it out last second, and quite possibly look at the reflection on the back of the Subaru. Could have been sun in the eyes. Who knows? They could have been looking left, blinded a little bit, and then decided to go. So they went back into that lane. Maybe they could have hit the other vehicle. I don't know. I don't care as long as I'm safe. But the Mort did a good job, applied the brakes, stood it up, and then it found an escape path, mainly because that person decided to let him have it. So he did a good job. Remember, common situations. We're going over some of these. These are user-submitted videos. All right, so watch out for lane mergers in this issue. Oh my gosh, so many. Whoa, Baby Stromer 250. Good job on recognizing that and moving last second. Good job on the 360. 360 situation awareness, okay? So whenever you deal with a roundabout, intersections, or anything where they have these slotted lines so that you have to stay in your lane, be very careful about anybody wanting to take part of your lane. I don't want you fighting for your lane. Go ahead and present yourself, okay? You know, presenting is when you kind of move around a little bit, not going back and forth, you know, reckless riding, but you're just kind of doing this a little bit. Go ahead and present yourself. That's going to let people know, hey, we're here, but don't, you know, if they come into our lane, don't fight them. Don't try to hit them. Don't punch mirrors. Don't like honk at them and then stay in the danger zone. Get out of the danger zone and then go ahead and honk. But don't fight for things. I hate it when you guys fight for things because it puts you in so much danger. So he saw that right there. It's very quick. And that's the thing is you can't do much. It's almost instinctual. You see something and you automatically move. And you really get that through training. So he's going to see it. Let's go ahead and put it a little bit slower. He's going to see it in his mirror. And that's where it is. And you can see how his arms start to shift more towards this side. So he started to shift more, got himself out of that situation. And that person's going to go. Now, at this point, you're safe. Okay, you're safe unless this person slams the brakes. So what I don't want you to do is to get angry and try to rush into the danger zone again. Keep yourself safe. He's safe now. Honk the horn now. Roll up the throttle and increase that space cushion. But don't fight for things, guys. I don't want you fighting for things. Hit that like button, guys. Let's see if we can get 200 likes right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Woo. See, this is what I like about Baby Stromer 250. What he did right here is that vehicle, they're going to do the dumb stuff anyways. That's a dumb driver. Let them be dumb somewhere else. If they hit another car, so be it. The other car has protection. We don't. All right, move on to the next. All right, so good space cushion right here. Doing pretty well. Okay, this vehicle's slowing down. Turn, turn, turn. Swerve, 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 swerve. Oh, dropped the bike. Dropped the bike. Car Factory Customs. Oh, passenger.
Get it up.
That's what she said. Get it up, get it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get over here. So what do you think could be a possible factor in this crash? And I'm going to call it a crash because it was just a small little dump. It's the minorest of crashes, possibly no damage whatsoever to his bike, maybe his floorboards or anything like that. What do you think caused this? Do you think they're chit-chatting, maybe not paying attention? Because remember, you're the driver, the rider. Let me take that back. I like saying that we're drivers, not riders. I don't feel like we should be riding on top of the machine because it almost feels like we're riding on a horse. And a horse has a lot of... They get to choose a lot, okay? As much as they're trained, they get to choose a lot. A motorcycle doesn't get to choose. You're absolutely in control. I prefer the driving of a motorcycle, not riding of a motorcycle. But, you know, the nomenclature on that, it's not up to me. So the thing is, you're in charge of it. So if you're talking and you're, you know, paying attention to your friend or girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever in the back, and you're not paying attention to what's up front, you're not really, you know, you're not really in yellow stage. You're more like in white stage. You're zoned out. Okay, so zone into what's important. Jason Noga knows what we're talking about. So zone into what's important, which is the vehicles in front. So right here, great space cushion, amazing. But you should also be planning. Okay, so position for safety. This is a good position because of good space cushion. But you need to start locating hazards and adapt to those hazards. And we never did that. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Longer braking distance with a pillion. So right here, you notice how the car started to slow down. It's hard to see the brake lights and everything, especially with this camera, but maybe we can see it in person. As soon as that person's starting to apply the brakes, what are we doing? Why are we still maintaining our speed, getting closer and closer? At this point, you should either emergency brake because it's already emergency. We're having to navigate a threat, or swerve. Now, you could have just adapted to the hazard back here. Okay, so we go over here, the vehicle's slowing down. Let's go even go further because we can adapt even sooner. Vehicle slowed down. We can adapt right now. Okay, so we positioned for safety. We located this hazard right here. Oh, there we go. Located the hazard. Now we can adapt to the hazard by going into the next lane. First, we're going to check our mirror, then do our blind spot, and just to navigate adapt to it by getting to the other lane, get back into our lane, end of story. But if we're not paying attention, if we're not paying attention, we're going to run into this vehicle or get to a point where we're going to have to, now at this point, emergency brake or swerve, and that is going to be a red stage maneuver. Okay, action time, you're on high alert, actively engaged in a red stage maneuver. Okay, an emergency response. So emergency brake or emergency swerve. At this point, you're not going to be able to stop in time unless you do what he did and barely made it. Now, if he reacted maybe a split second later, he would have crashed. So swerve. It'd probably be the easiest thing you could have done. Just swerve to the right, get back in your lane, and check your pantalones and be like, oh man, there's some caca in there. So that's what you'd be watching out for. Good braking though. That right there is perfect. Now, I didn't realize that there's a fire truck right there. If I was in that fire truck, we'd pull over and be like, whoa, you okay? If we saw it, especially if you're riding backwards as a firefighter behind the engineer. But right here, applied the brakes. Now, why do you think he dumped it? Maybe a little bit weight shifted to the left. Maybe the handlebars shifted to the left, and then he just kind of fell. Now, thankfully, the passenger didn't fall and roll over more towards this way because could get hit. But was able to handle it. Did a good job.
Get it out.
All right, here we go, San Diego. All right, so looking forward. Oh, keep it up, keep it up. Oh, no. Oh,
Fuck!
why do you think that happened, everybody?
Get it out.
So why do you think Diego Santiago Verno? I'm still working on my Spanish, guys. Why do you think he went too far to the left? Now, take a quick look at the speed, 78, let's say kilometers an hour. So we're traveling decently, we're traveling. 82 says he's in white stage and looked to the left. Okay, so white stage, we're zoned out, and he looked to the left. What happens when we look to the left? I talked about this on the last stream, is that if we look to the left, okay, so I'm holding the handlebars, right? So I'm holding right here. Let's go ahead and move this right here. Holding the handlebars, and I look to the right. I look to the left. What's happening to my hands when I do that? When you do that, your arms also move, okay? Your arms also move. So if you're looking left, just be aware that you're going to start trailing off to the left a little bit. Now, if we're already here in lane position 1, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. So 1, 2, 3. I want to get my pen out a little bit more. If you're looking to the left and we're already in lane position 1, guess what? We're going to this spot right here. This happens quite a bit. Be very careful with that. But it's also pretty cool to understand. If you look left, you start to go left. You look right, you start to go right. What does that sound like? Slow speed maneuver skills, also cornering. Okay, look where you want to go. Yeah, there you go. So that's why I use my peripheral to look at scenery, and then I'll do a quick glance like, man, it's beautiful. But then also do a quick look to my right. Okay, cool, I'm on the road. Look left, look on the right, and then I get back to the road. I don't stay too long on something. So he's going to look left. Oh, split second. It didn't take very long, did it? To move you to the left. Now we're right here. We start to panic a little bit. It's like, okay, oh crap. So I can still save it. What you can do in this situation, use that rear brake. Okay, use the rear brake. Don't use the front brake. If you use a lot of the front brake, you have street tires. Now we're on grass. It doesn't have that grip that you typically would have with knobbies. So use that rear brake and slowly inch your way to the right. And then once you're on the road, release that rear brake and then go ahead and accelerate out of there. But that's not what's going to happen here. We got a little bit of bumpy. And why do you think all of a sudden we grab that front brake? We got this right here. This is in our way. We're like, oh crap. We're not going to make it. I'm going to just go ahead and squeeze more front brake. And then there's a dump of the front tire. Okay, so we were doing pretty good with our tires until this moment. And then it all of a sudden lost traction. It's because we grabbed too much front brake on low traction surface with a tire that's not meant for off-road. So make sure you guys are paying attention. Remember, it doesn't matter how much skill you have. If you're not paying attention, this is the kind of stuff that can happen to you. But thank you for sending it in. I really do appreciate it. Let's see if we can get 200 likes, guys. If you just joined in, make sure you sign in. Okay, there's the sign in sheet. Click that like button to sign into today's class. You'll get credit for it. We got 6 new members today too, by the way. Good job. We got to power through them. Look, we're barely right here. We got to power through some of these. And if we don't get through them, well, that's too bad. All right, so moving forward, this is the thumbnail. All right, so group ride, bunch of friends. Sholto, you're doing good.
David,
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
you right?
What do you think happened there, Sholto? Or if you're in the chat. Sultan, that's funny.
You right?
Good. See, I left the part where he's still doing good in there because it's very important.
Fuck!
All right, so we're gonna be moving here. We're in a group ride. Everything's going fine. Good spacing. And here's the thing: if you're getting to an intersection in a group ride, and it looks like things are gonna be disconnected, so that person over on the far right is gonna make it, but then I forgot his name already. He's not gonna make it because this vehicle is gonna be in the way. That's fine. Go ahead and split up. That's the point of having a Bluetooth system. So if you want to get yourself a Bluetooth system, we do have a link in the description for Cardo, anything, Pack Talk, Free Comms. It's a link, and it's going to apply a discount. They sponsor the channel, but I absolutely love my Cardo Pack Talk Bold because in this situation, if that rider got farther and we had to wait, what I would be telling the rider that got through the intersection and I didn't, be like, hey, we got a car. I'm going to be split up from you. So the people up front will go ahead and slow it down a little bit, and they'll let me catch up. That way there's no confusion, and we're being safe as possible. We're not just one big line. We're having to be split up. Now, if you're in a group ride that has permits and everything, you could possibly get some people that what their main job is to hold traffic, like funeral processions, but I don't think that's what this is. This is probably a weekend ride, having a great time. So get yourself a Cardo. But right here,
David.
so when he said David, they quite possibly already had a Bluetooth system on, but nobody was really communicating these things. And maybe we're kind of zoned out because we're following the other rider. So what do you think happened here, Jonathan? What do you think happened here? I believe what happened was this rider saw it really late, slammed that front brake because this person's coming. Now, what stage is that? If you slam the front brake, class, brown stage. So you got a little poop in your pantalones, you panicked, okay? So you did what you thought was an emergency move, like grabbing the brake, but in reality, it's not. It's a panic brake. You didn't get enough traction on that front tire. You didn't do progressive braking to slow down and stop in time. And then on top of that, you weren't paying attention. So the situation awareness went out the window, your fundamental skills went out the window, and more than likely, he's been riding for years and years and years and years and never had an issue like this, but you know, a lapse in judgment, a lapse in paying attention can really do that to you. So I don't care if you're an experienced rider. You need to be paying attention. Right there, it could easily smash your ankle. So wear gear, okay? I'm glad he was able to check up on him. I mean, everything's good.
You right?
Doing good. Mickey, how you doing right here? Oh, lane mergers. Yep. Good braking. He's riding an Indian Scout Bobber 20, it looks like. Doing good. Okay, get it in gear. Very good. Get yourself out of danger. Move into lanes. Find that friction zone. Do everything you could do. All right, so what happens here typically? So when we're getting into an on-ramp to an interstate, what are the main issues that we have? Do we have people turning left in front of us? Do we have oncoming traffic? Do we have pedestrians? No. When we're on the interstate, all we really have is the flow of traffic going one direction. And the only time we're going to have path of travels are when people merge into our lanes from, you know, whatever lane they're in. But we definitely can tell that people are going to be merging in the merging area, in the merging lane. So when we're getting closer and closer and closer to this, make sure you go into orange stage. That way you're prepped and ready. And then once you get into the flow of traffic, go ahead and get into yellow stage and zone in. But start scanning for things. Start planning your ride, okay? Adapt to hazards if you locate them. So we're going to be moving forward right here. And as soon as you see this vehicle cross over the gore area, They're not supposed to, but they still do it, guys. Don't worry about it. They still do it. As soon as you see this, we need to do something. We need to either switch lanes to the right. I know it's ending, but here's the thing. We got to get around it first, and then we can deal with it after, or apply the brakes. That's all you have to do. Don't get next to them. But these are the things that I want you to pay attention to, these small little details. And the reason why we're paying attention to small little details is because we're in orange stage. We're prepped and ready and a little bit paranoid. Okay? Orange stage right now, yellow stage when we're in traffic. Now, this kind of traffic, I'd be in orange stage all the time. So the horn, don't use the horn in an emergency situation. Use the horn when you're safe. Rev bomb if you want, but only do it when you're safe. I don't want you doing it as an emergency thing. The emergency moves are only swerving and braking. That's it. Or maybe ejection button. You can fly away from here. I don't know. But either way, don't use the horn in this situation. Get yourself out of it first. So braking is really the only thing we can do right here. So emergency braking, you should be able to do it. Now, I believe this bike has ABS, so you should be pretty good. But overall, great job. Ferdinand, are you in here? We just went over yours. Yeah, Ferdinand. Look, this is Ferdinand. Let's go back. He's in the chitty chat. I'm going to lose my... Nope, I skipped it. It was so good, man. Right here, buddy. Right here. This is a good job. Saw the hazard, applied the brakes. Good job. Got himself out of it. I want to just point real quick. One thing since Ferdinand's here. Look at the moment he applies the brakes. So he's going to perceive and react. That's the moment he applied. Look how far away he did it. Okay, remember, you have to perceive it, then react. The reaction is actually moving your hands onto the brakes, and then the moment you squeeze is the braking distance. Look how far he did it. That's impressive. You start to see all the rest of the videos, and they don't do it until the last second. So this right here is when he did it. Imagine doing it now. That's what you typically see. Great job, Ferdinand. Thank you for submitting it. Sorry we took so long to get to it. But we got a bunch of videos today. We got to get going. Woo-wee. I wish I can gift you a membership. I wish YouTube allowed gifting of memberships. Best instruction and guidance by far. Wish you were my MA brother. Woo. Jason, you can join the Discord and we could be brothers. Part of the crew. Kier? I don't know yet. You should be proud of that job, Ferdinand. It almost felt like it was a non-issue, huh? You probably deal with it all the time. But the reason why it feels like a non-issue and you have to deal with it all the time is because you already know how to handle it. Like, close calls are nothing when you start to really see them, right? All right, here we go. All right, so we're moving right here. You got an intersection coming up, going to orange stage. Look at these vehicles. A little awkward. What's up? What's with these? Oh, there's an intersection or an accident. Be careful. People aren't paying attention. Oop, there it is. S.M.A.R.T. Good job. See, look at this. So here's the thing I want you to pay attention to. We see something uncommon in a common situation. We have an accident here. So if there's already an accident, guess what? People are not paying attention in this intersection, okay? If it can happen right there, right before you were there, it can happen again. One of the things that we deal with on fire scenes is that people are rubbernecking, okay? If you don't know what rubbernecking is, it's like you're the accident, so I'm driving. Oh, look, there's an accident. That's rubbernecking. And that causes people, like just like we were watching, if you turn your head, you turn right, right? So when they're doing this, they crash into somebody and they're not paying attention to what's in front. So right here, that's what I'm concerned about. So I see this, I'm like, somebody's gonna be rubbernecking, they're not gonna be paying attention. You see the cars also right here kind of getting into our lane to get around it. That's why traffic control is very important whenever you're having to help somebody in a car accident, because you don't want them hitting you either. So we're getting closer and closer and closer. See how he's going slow? He's not busting through the intersection. If you're going crazy through the intersection, you won't be able to adapt in time. Right here, he did a great job. Great job, great job. Now, line of sight is what's causing this issue. You can't see issue. You can't see around this truck until it's too late. But since he's going such slow speeds, for the environment, right? You don't haul ass on a curve when there's a lot of snow and ice on the ground. You're not going to haul ass through an intersection with a car accident. You're going to slow it down. You're going to go based off of the environment and what's going on. So Gasper did a great job. And then this person's going to come out and he's able to do what? Let's see. He swerved a little bit, maybe a little brake. That's perfectly fine. Got himself out of there. Richard Boren, you are amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Good job, Gasper. All right, so baby Strummer once again. All right, the side of the vehicle. That's a good warning sign. We got the sun in our eyes. Okay. Might be an issue. Side of the vehicle right there. Side of the vehicle. Careful. Good job. See how he was able to slow it down, didn't panic, and was able to get around. Probably checking his pantalones right here.
I want you to
There we go. Oh, we got somebody right there going to help us out. All right, so this one's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and go over it real quick. Okay, so the big things that you want to focus on here is if one person's going to do it, somebody else is going to do it. You have sun in the eyes. You know you have this big bus kind of waiting there, so that's a possible intersection. And then we got this person starting to creep out. You have one of two options. You can shoot for the gap or brake. And what he did was able to slow down a little bit, kind of move out of the way. And now this person finally saw it and was able to get around it. So he did good, did everything good. You notice how he's able to stop right there? Let's go back just a little bit. We're not on the next one. You notice how he's able to stop right here? You think he was able to do that if he was going fast? No, he was going the appropriate speed for the environment and was able to slow down and stop in time.
I want you to take notice of this left turn signal here
Okay.
that I'm approaching. It's a stale green light, meaning I didn't stop at the intersection and wait for it to turn green. It's already green, and it has been for quite a while, actually, as I approach the intersection. The rest of the video speaks for itself. Watch and learn.
All right, letting Robbie take over. Ooh. Wow. All right, so I wanted Robbie to take over, so he actually did his own after-action review, and it was very good. So I'm just going to add a little bit to it, Robbie, if that's okay with you. Yes, it's okay. Thank you so much. So here's what I really like. I can't keep a straight face. This is what I really like, is that he recognized just because it is a green arrow for me does not mean I just get to go. I still have to do my head checks, left, left, or right, left, right, wherever you're at, depending. So that is a habit I want you to maintain even if you have a green arrow and everyone else is supposed to be stopped. I don't want you to be like, okay, green arrow, I'm just going to go, but typically I do left, right, left. I typically look. Never break your good habits. Break your bad habits, but don't break your good habits even if you know for sure it's safe to do so. Sometimes you will catch yourself or catch somebody else doing something wrong, even though you assumed it's still going to be clear, but I'm just going to do a check. I don't know how many times I've been walking on the sidewalk with my dog, and I still, before I cross the street, I'm always checking left, right, consistently. And one time many times I just felt like it was safe to do so. Even though I didn't need to check, I still checked, and boom, I saw a car. So always check.
Watch and learn.
Yes. So still do your checks, slow down still. So he's going to look left, didn't have to. And as soon as he saw that uncommon thing in a common situation, it's like, this guy is not going to be able to stop in time. And Robbie decided to stop in time. And that right there probably could have been a fatal accident for Robbie. So keep practicing your checks, even if you don't have to. Don't break that good habit. Blake, did I get to ride today? No, I didn't. But thank you for the $5 donation. Car Factory Customs. Here we go. Oh! I just wanted to include this video in here.
Shit!
Original Crazy 8. Here we go, baby. All right, side of the vehicle right there. Side of the vehicle, Good job, good job. Good swerve, good swerve. Could have slowed down in time and went to the right lane instead, but he still found the escape path that he needed. I like his thing. It says, but did you die? All right, let's go back a little bit. Hey, Original Crazy 8, here you are. Thank you for sending this in.
Shit!
All right, so we're going to be talking about you, Original Crazy 8. Don't worry about it. We're here to critique, but the thing is, we're here from a position of we all want to learn. We're not here in a position of let's make fun of while we're critiquing like we could do better, right? I'm assuming Original Crazy 8 is so you can lane filter a little bit better. right, so what we're doing is we're coming up to this intersection. Now, what we already can tell is that somebody went through. So even if you can't see that it is an intersection, you're kind of like, is it? If you see a side of the vehicle, it is. So kind of slow down, be ready for anything orange stage right here. So you definitely see this, and I can tell he's already starting to slow down a little bit by rolling off the throttle, but he sees the vehicle coming in. So there's the brake, but here's the thing, we start to rev bomb. Okay, so the rev bombing, it's not going to help you out. So let's not do the rev bombing part. It's pulling power to the rear wheel. It's not allowing you to swerve and accelerate as efficient as possible. But what we have right here, if you had your mirrors down, so this is another thing about your mirrors. If you had it down, you could do a quick check in your right mirror and do a quick check to the right, and then you could swerve to the right. So what you did here was assuming that this person was going to slow down and stop or move a different lane and move out of your way if they heard your rev bomb. But here's the thing, it doesn't really happen. It doesn't happen like you think. So now we're kind of stuck into a position of I have to do a late term emergency move. You can still swerve to the right if there's nobody there. We don't know yet. But what you did was fine. So if you're ever in a situation, everybody else, okay, so we already kind of figured out what original Crazy 8 could have done a little bit better for this situation. So what we're going to do now is if you get caught in this situation, what can you do? In this situation, you do exactly what original Crazy 8 did, is you find anything that you possibly can use as an escape path. And remember, we're on motorcycles. So we have the littlest of impact and profile. So right here, what he did was find his escape path. This right here, you could easily use. Think of these lines as a target. Your tire is going to fit on it. I know you're not supposed to go on paint lines, but we're not applying the brakes and we're not accelerating hard. We're just trying to escape. So we have this curb all the way to the tire. We can fit there, and that's exactly what he did. Maybe touch the curb a little bit, but just take a look at that. This is all you need in terms of an escape path, and I want you guys to really see that. Outside of we shouldn't be doing this, but the thing is, if you get into a position where you need to do this, look at what you can do. Don't assume that you can't do this. You can, especially, excuse me, in an emergency maneuver, okay? If this is all you have, take it. But other than that, what I would do is I would have swerved to the right instead, not rev bombed. But he did what he had to do. Nikki Smith, hey, new here. Learned a ton from your vids, refreshed a lot. Also did my basic online ASM course and plan to continue. Thanks for... Nikki, awesome. Great job. I'm glad you got the ASM course. That's a great course you should be taking, guys, if you want to rescue another rider. We're getting our trauma kits prepped and ready right now. We're going to hopefully sell a bunch. That way a ton of you guys can have your own kits. But right now, if you need a kit, please just find something online. Woo-wee. Probably got a little poo-poo in your pantalones, huh, originals? All right, so Eric S. right here. Oh, what happened? Ooh, see how the GoPro went face first? That means his chin went face first. So his chin went face first. That means he impacted right there. It's very quick, very brief. There wasn't much left of that. I didn't feel like playing too much of that. But take a look. He's doing a good head check to the right. So he's getting ready for any vehicles. So you notice how there's nobody down there. So good job. He checked. That's really good. So we're going to accelerate through here, but we're not really turning. So if you're not very good at your tight turns or your turns from a stop, it doesn't have to be tight. It just has to be turns from a stop. You need to go out there and practice. Practice your tight turns, practice your regular turns from a stop, whatever you want to call it. I know that the MSF and a few other people call it tight turns. Just call it turns from a stop. Practice it, practice it, practice it. The main thing there is that you're basically straight and then you accelerate, then you have to turn. A lot of people, they stay straight and they accelerate, and then when they feel comfortable at speed, then they turn. Well, in a situation like this, there's not even a couple seconds. And plus, he's already going straight that way. But anyways, if it's a 90 degrees turn, a lot of people go straight and then try to make it last second. And this one, really push to get it going. Push to get it going. Practice, practice, practice. So this could happen. All right, next one. So petrol head, here we go. Coming up to an intersection, we have to be in orange stage, prepped and ready. So we have to make a right-hand turn. All right, so what do we have here? Whoa! Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I paused it. It scared me a little bit. Chris Dotson, thanks for all you do. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and watch it again. Sorry. So we're going to have to do a right-handed turn because there's the arrow right there. So we're going to look right, look left, look right again. So we got to make a right-handed turn. Oh, there's the vehicle. Oh, I guess we were going to watch it again. All right, cool. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's the impact. After hitting me, he didn't stop and ran off. Okay, so that's what we needed to watch. Okay, come on. There you go. I know you fell, Eric. All right, so we're coming up to here, and we're going to have to make a right-handed turn. We got to watch out for all the vehicles coming, but don't get into the path of danger until you know it's safe to do so. So right here, we see that this vehicle is not slowing down. Okay, we should have seen that already. Okay, remember, we're looking right, looking left, looking right again, or left, right, left. You know, we're just constantly scanning before we cross everything. Now, what he's supposed to be doing is he's supposed to be going over here, and so that means he has to go across traffic to get over there. Now, that means we need to be paying attention to every vehicle right here, and then also back over there so that we're not getting hit from our left side. But if we see that there's this vehicle right here not slowing down, and this vehicle did stop, you can tell the difference, right? Then that means that person is not going to stop. Okay, so don't go into the intersection, even if it's safe to do so. So or it's safe to do so. Don't even go in the intersection if it's meant that you could, because it's green for you. It's not safe to do so. So right here, in this situation, don't rev bomb. I don't think he was trying to. Maybe he had his clutch in accidentally. But here's the thing. What you can do here is definitely not stop. Okay, you don't want to stop. So we're on motorcycles. Get yourself out of there. Give it a little bit. Do something to hopefully it doesn't hit your leg. And I think it hit his rear tire, so hopefully he didn't get hurt, but he did get into a collision. And that's not something you want to deal with. You really don't. So make sure you're looking left, you're looking right. If you see one vehicle not stopping, don't go. That vehicle was not stopping, so do not go. All right, moving on to the next one. Josh Lim, here we go. So very tight formation on a corner. Oh, that's not good. That's not good either. And we're going to crash. Okay, so that's the problem with having such a tight formation on a curve, is that you have no room for mistakes. You really don't. Now, this person up here is having a worse day than everybody. But that still, we still have the person right up front and us getting into a crash. So there's 3 victims, 3 patients. So way too, look, you can even tell. I didn't cut this beginning part. Let's go ahead and go back a little bit. So I don't know. Let's see. I have a feeling this person right here passed us. I have a feeling this person right here passed us and got into our section. I have a feeling we had a good space cushion and this person took it. I think that might have been the issue. I think a lot of these people are racing and Josh over here wasn't trying to. So you see his butt transfer? He was like, oh, I'm going to get prepped and ready for this turn. Well, we're not prepped and ready very well. So we got our knee down. We're doing the whole racing thing. You know, but this person right here is not doing good enough. And this is why you don't race out on the public roads. You race on tracks because you don't have oncoming traffic and you have less hazards out on the road. He went too wide, stood it up, boom, right into it. Massive injuries to him. This person right here panic braked, and we don't have a good space cushion because this person took it. So now we're going to hit him. This is why you need to have a large space cushion. You need to have a communication system so that you can actually talk to people. That way you're not having to like stay in eye contact. You can just stay in radio contact or whatever systems they use, the dynamic mesh from Cardo. Use the link in the description. Come on now. But we're going to hit them. That's going to cause an issue for this person. He's going to crash, and we're going to crash. And now, let's say Josh right here had the only person with medical training. Now what? Hopefully we're not injured because that person back there is severely injured. Hopefully we're not, so we can take care of them. Okay? So the whole thing that we can learn from here is do not ride this close. Do not ride this close. Do not ride this fast, especially in the turn, especially in a group like this, especially when there's cars coming, because that can happen, and then we're going to hit them because people panic. Be very careful with that. Very careful. All right, so Smitty, here we go. We're going to be moving forward. This person's way up there. Good space cushion. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Getting closer. Getting closer. Good swerve. Good swerve. Good job, man. Good job. That was it. That was really it. Oh, whoa, he came in at the end. Interesting. All right. Okay, so here's the thing. You see how tiny he is? See how tiny this rider is? Let's go ahead. See how tiny he is? Now look how tiny my hand is. Or my finger. Look how tiny my finger is. But now you're getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So if you see a tiny little object and it's getting bigger, that means you're getting closer to it. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple concept. But then you go an extra step. Why is this person getting closer? Is it because I'm going too fast, or is this person slowing down? That's the next thing I want you to really start thinking about. Am I going too fast, or are they slowing down? Now, if I'm going too fast, I'm going to check my speed. Oh, I am. Roll up the throttle, problem solved. If they're slowing down, because I checked, oh, I'm going the speed limit. I'm doing a quick check. Oh, that's not an issue. They're slowing down. Why are they slowing down? Now we go into the next step. Why are they slowing down? Are they turning, or are they stopping because there's a hazard in the road? So I'm not going to constantly haul ass and find out for myself at last second. I'm going to go ahead and start rolling up the throttle too. So either way, if I was going too fast or if they were slowing down, I'm slowing down because there could be a multitude of issues for them that we don't see yet. So we're going to come up here. We're going to be moving over here. Now we have another rider way up there that turns left. So we have a rider right there that turns left. So maybe that's why this guy was slowing down. Never know, because maybe he's turning left too. So why are we hauling ass to get closer and closer and closer? That's where we start running into the issues. Woo! Then we go around. Good swerve. So he couldn't stop in time, so he did his other emergency move, which is going to be a red stage maneuver, is going to be a swerve. So practice your swerves. We have that training on motorcycle training concepts, guys. That is the motorcycle training curriculum that we here on this channel follow, okay? We follow that. We practice, 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 practice. Good job, Mickey Bays Reyes. All right, so side of the vehicles already. You can already see them merging areas. Same concept. Oh, Mickey, come on, man. Oh. Need to swerve or brake. Horns don't do anything. Not in emergencies, they don't. Not in emergencies, they don't. In terms of providing you safety.
Don't move. Don't move. Lay down.
Oh my God.
I'm good.
Yes, she did. I saw.
Yeah, she put one down.
Thank you for sending this in, Mickey. We're not here to make fun of. We're here to learn from the mistake or from the thing that happened. You know, it didn't have to be a mistake. All right, so we're coming through an intersection. We should be in orange stage right now. Orange stage right there. Make sure you hit that like button to sign in for today's class so you get credit for today's class and it helps out the channel. But we should be in orange stage going through an intersection already. And then we're going to see right here, side of the vehicle, side of the vehicle, side of the vehicle. That means people are merging with us. Now, we can move to the other lane or maintain this lane because they're supposed to go into the first available lane, right? I don't really trust it too much. So even if I don't want to switch to this lane right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from here to maybe like right here, lane position 1, closer to this little line right here. That's what I'm going to be focusing on. That way I'm adapting to a potential hazard. Remember, plan your ride, position for safety. Right now I'm kind of doing that. And then also locate a hazard, boom, locate it. Let's go ahead and adapt to it before it even becomes a hazard by moving over. I don't want to wait until the last second to navigate a threat and have to do emergency braking or an emergency swerve. So right here, we're getting closer, This person is not paying attention, and he's going across the other line right here. His nose is pointed towards my lane. I don't like you. I'm going to swerve into this lane, or I'm going to apply some brake pressure right now. The horn isn't going to do anything. So let's go ahead and go through the thought process. You know, let's say the horn was something that you're supposed to do in terms of an emergency move. Okay, so the product, the end result of using the horn is that this person is going to do what? Speed up, haul ass, or swerve back in their lane? Okay, cool. That's if they hear you. They might not hear you. So what can you do instead? How about we get into another lane? Does that depend on them hearing us? Does that depend on them at all? Us moving to their lane? No, it depends on you only and your skills. But that is going to save you versus being reliant on them hearing us with our horn. So if the end result is to get them to speed up or get back in their lane, that's great. I hope it works. But it doesn't work all the time. What's going to work most of the time? You doing what you are trained to do and getting yourself out of that situation. That is why I don't like the horn or rev bombing in an emergency situation. Get yourself out. Just get yourself out. So we hit, let's see, 46 miles an hour into the back of a vehicle. Very, very, very painful. Okay. Even with full gear, let's take a quick look at mechanism of injury on this one. We're going to be sliding across the tank and hitting our genitalia and our hips on the handlebars. What type of protective equipment do we have, even with motorcycle equipment, that is going to protect your genitalia and your hip? And maybe even your upper femur? Nothing. There's nothing that can prevent that other than an airbag in the gas tank, which actually I believe Honda Goldwings have now. But nothing's going to protect you there. You only have protection elbows, wrists, your shoulders, your hands, helmet, knees, maybe the sides of your hips, and then your feet. You're not going to be able to protect the front part of your hips or your femurs. So this is not going to help you out. This is going to be very painful. So this is one of those situations where I just need you guys to swerve. Please just swerve. Get yourself out of there. So he's going to be in a lot of pain in his lower extremities on this one. So if I saw him on the ground and I witnessed this accident, I'd be concerned about a femoral artery break or a massive amount of pain and blood flow being into his pelvic region, which you can hide a lot of blood inside your pelvis. So my concern is circulation. Let's get 911. Let's get EMS on scene right now and get him out of there. I'm gonna keep checking his blood pressure and checking his pulse rate and his breathing. Mountain Drew, here we go. Oh, come on, class. What do you think? What do you think was the cause of Mountain Drew's crash, everybody? What do you think caused that? Exactly, Scarlett. Pelvis, thighs, and abdomen.
Well, at least I got that one on video, but I broke my brake lever up. Damn it.
Yep.
Oh, what a
Mountain Drew, hope you're okay, man. Excuse me. Come on, I'm waiting to hit the play button.
Yes, she did. I saw.
Throttle control. So throttle control, loss of traction. Pop the clutch. Massive twist of the wrist. Now, what do you think would have caused him to not have the proper throttle control? Look at the traffic. Do you think he's trying to rush into traffic because there's so much of it, so he's just going to give it a lot? That quite possibly could be it. Or it could be what? Inexperience. You typically see beginner riders doing this, right? They don't have the good, smooth throttle control. But I have a feeling the environment, trying to get there as quick as possible. So letting the environment, letting ego, letting something else drive the bike instead of your skills that you have been training, that could possibly be it. So how do we prevent a lot of this stuff? Go ahead and reduce our anxiety of this and just wait for a good moment. You don't have to rush. And then on top of this, if you are a beginner, how do we prevent this from ever happening? Is you go to a parking lot and you practice your throttle and friction control. These are primary controls for a reason. Those are the most important controls, is the things that are on your left and right hand. So right here, oh, good opportunity. Go, 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 go. There it is. A little too much, and we have a little fishtailing going on. That rear tire is already gone. We gave it a little too much. Maybe it's a cold tire, first ride of the day. Hasn't played around with it. Maybe it's a new tire. I don't know. But right there, make sure we pay attention to a good throttle control. If you're a beginner, practice, practice, practice. Maybe do a few. When you first get on the bike and you're about to head out, go ahead and give yourself a good throttle control. See if you can do some slow speed swerves, around your neighborhood before you take off to the main road. But if this happens to you, hopefully you have full gear, which it does look like he has full gear. Look, he's like, I'm a big target. Don't hit. Slow down, slow down. That's a good thing to do in case you do crash, so people can see a big object like, ooh, uncommon thing. Why is this guy doing this? Oh, he crashed. That way you don't get hit.
Damn it.
We did a good job, after the fact. Just keep practicing, though. Oh, this one is a high side. This is a good visual representation of a high side. So take a look right here. It's going to turn into a low side, high side. do it one more time. So he's hauling ass, having a great time. His friends filming him. Low side, high side. One more time. So what's going to happen is we're going to lose traction on that rear tire. It's going to grab traction right there and flip him over. All right, one more time. Why do you think he might have low-sided? Write it in the comments why you think he might have low-sided. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. So if you want to not hear it, go ahead and hit pause. But then let's see if we can check answers. So I have a feeling he low-sided because he's pushing his bike so far down to get that really cool picture. Really cool picture. There's no reason to do it here. There's no reason outside the fact of I want a good picture. We're not racing. We're not going from point A to point B as fast as possible. We're not trying to, right? Or at least I'm not. Maybe he is, because this guy looks like he's doing it. So we're just trying to get some good pictures here. So if you're going to crash or put yourself at risk for a crash for a good picture, to me, it's not worth it. It might be to you. But understand that this is a consequence, or it could be a consequence of you doing that. So what's going to happen here is that we're going to go ahead and get that picture. And now we start to lose traction. We low-sided right here. So if it just kept going and then we fell to the left, which is going to be where his knee is, if he fell down right there and just slid across, that is a low side. So you're going to have just that first impact, and you're going to have a lot of abrasions. It looks like he's got full gear, so hopefully no abrasions and no impact injuries to him. But then let's go ahead, 25% speed. That's the moment it grabbed traction. Now, this part is where it's extremely dangerous and deadly for anybody. Okay, so right now, he's going to get all the forces transmitted into his body, almost like a leverage with that bike, and he's going to go flying. So now we're going to have our hands out. We're going to have this massive amount of impact, and then boom, 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 boom. And then we have to watch out for that. So that's not a good thing we really want to do. Oh. And his buddy's probably like, okay, I got to go rescue that rider. Ooh-wee. All right, so fresh smoothie. Here we go. Going into an area. He's going slow. Good. A little bump. Handled it very well. Keep on moving. Good, good. All right, going rev it under a bridge. Side of the vehicle right there. Side of the vehicle. Oh, dumb, smart vehicle. Good swerve. Felt like that was the best solution. Handled it well. That person was dumb. All right, let's go back a little bit right there. You know, we might not have time to get everybody's video, so we might actually do the rest of the video Tuesday's class. Guys, we do these classes every Tuesday and Thursday. We switched it from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just to Tuesday, Thursday, because, you know, I don't think anybody can make it to 3 classes a week. And it's pretty impressive if you can. But we're doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to go over some crashes and close calls, and then we're going to have a Q&A afterwards to where we just have a nice chit chat. Okay, so this is that low side, high side. Right here, I want to go ahead and pay attention to the fact that he's not hauling ass. He's being a courteous defensive rider. Went over a bump, recognized there was a bump, probably lifted his butt up a little bit. So now we're going to go under the bridge. I would do a little rev bomb, have a little fun, you know, make that noise. But then we see that side of the vehicle right there. Side of the vehicle. It's not very good. Okay, you know that means that there's an intersection, possible path of travel violation, orange stage. This person decided to peek out and look at our handlebars are already turned. So the moment he perceived it, he reacted. He did something. He knew that he wasn't going to be able to stop in this amount of time at this speed, even though he's not hauling ass. Now, you might be able to slow down enough to allow that person in, but you never know either. So the one thing he does know is that he can go into this lane and there's nobody here, so it's safe to do so, and then get back into his lane with a swerve. Very good, very good. And Jonathan Turner, this happens a lot. And that's the thing, is I don't want you crashing because it happens a lot. I want this to be a non-issue, and you're able to solve it with the skills you have, not with the skills these drivers have. So thank you for that comment. Appreciate it. Woo-wee. Nice little honk to get on the way. Now he's not going to stop and flip him off, is he? No, he's just going to go on with his day. All right, so 6:54. Guys, I don't think we have enough time for this. Woo-wee. Yeah, I got your email, Stampy. Got your email, Stampy. So let's go ahead and get out of this. I think, class, we've been doing an hour and 20 minutes. I have a date later tonight with Miss Fireman. Nikki and I are going to go on a date. We got a date in about 2 hours. It's about a 45-minute drive from here. So I got to get prepped and ready. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go to the office, and we're going to have a nice Q&A, nice little relaxation session, and figure this out. Yep, there it is. I got a date with Nikki right there. I don't want to take it too long. So everyone, let's go to the office and have a good time. Woo-wee. Everyone, go ahead and take a seat. We're going to do a quick Q&A. And we might talk about some of the things that are happening lately. I know I said I would in the Discord, but you know what? I'm having a good day. I don't want to think about it too much, all right? There we go. I know, Rain, and I said I would talk about it, but I'm having such a good time right now. So we got 7 new members today, and remember, we did the giveaway announcement. So we have Blinks Fire Gaming with 3rd place, Chris Pereira with 2nd place, and Alex Lynch with 1st place. Alex Lynch won $400 Revzilla gift card, and then Chris Pereira, and hopefully I said that right, won a $250 gift card, and then Blinks Fire Gaming won a $150 gift card. So we're going to be increasing those numbers, the prize pool, as soon as we possibly can. So the more people that enter the giveaway, the more we're going to be able to give back, okay? So right now it's kind of just paying for itself. I need to fix that. So anyways, right now what we're going to be doing is hanging out with Mark Adam and all the new members, baby. Woo-wee! Let's go ahead and say congrats to all these new members. So right now we have Joshua HD became a new member. Daz Robson became a veteran crew. I didn't realize you were a veteran crew. Daz, are you still here? Yeah. Guys, remember, you don't have to just be rookies. You can go to crew member. You can go to veteran. You can go to DDFM legend if you want. Kenneth Adams, welcome, baby. Justin Williams became a crew member. Jason Noga became a crew member. Jonathan Turner, woo-wee. And then Jason Noga with the $10. Hey, I'm going to be using that for we're not going to drink and drive, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy her a drink and I'll drive. Know what I'm saying? Thank you so much with that. Richard Boren, hey, you just paid for my meal right there. Blake Cook and Nikki Smith with the 5. Whew. You guys are amazing. We got our date paid for, Nikki. Hey. Yeah. Chris Dotson, thank you so much for the 10. Noah Neutral with the 2. Woo. You want to touch the helmet? You want to touch the helmet? Go ahead. Okay, whoever has the helmet in their lap gets to ask the question. I think that's what we're going to do. Pass the helmet around, and then you can ask a question, all right? Mark McAdam became a member. You guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. And guys, if you can't join, please, please, please hit that like button. It helps out so much. It really does. You have no idea. And it's free. It's absolutely free if you hit that like button. I appreciate it so much. Also, if you want to submit your own videos, there's that link right there. All right. Who has the helmet? Who has the helmet? Yeah, just Gina. She hasn't been in the vlogs in a while. She's doing her own thing. She's volunteering in an animal hospital and saving some animals. So it's really cool. I absolutely love hearing the stories she has. So I don't want to take her away from that and ride motorcycles, you know? So she's actually rescuing like owls and falcons and hawks and javelina, coyotes, rabbits, like the wildlife. She's actually helping keep them alive and saving them. Excellent stream, incredibly informative. Thanks and enjoy your date. Mark, thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a crew member, by the way. If you're on the Discord and you're a crew member, you get access to the crew lounge. So sync up your YouTube and your Discord. I'm still super impressed with your office. It would be sick if I had one from online school class. CJ Mita, hey man, hey, if you want it, let me know if you want the office. You know, maybe once I upgrade, I'll give you this one. You know what I'm saying? Nikki can have whatever she wants on the date. Oh snap! Thank you for the 20. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Speed Limit. You don't have to though. Speed Limit's an amazing moderator, and then I absolutely love his Instagram. You guys should check it out. As soon as I get my bike, I'm going to join the crew. It should be a few months, so I'm 100% joining as you help me out so much. Finlay, don't worry about it. Keep watching the channel, but if you want to, go ahead and do so. Go ahead and do so, man. I really do appreciate it. We got some cool stuff going on. I've been spending all week, and that's why I switched from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays just to Tuesday, Thursdays, so I can allow my Wednesdays to be focused on development of future things. And we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Can't wait. 2021 is going to be amazing. I'm blown away with your guys' support. And I can't wait to just show you how much we're about to give back. It's going to be amazing. I've been watching you for a while and I've learned so much. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Remember, guys, if you have questions, go ahead and throw them out there. You know, if I can get to them, I'll get to them. But if not, that's perfectly fine too. That's perfectly fine. We're just here to have a good time. You heard a list for dinner? I don't know. I've never been to this place. Nikki's actually taking me out, so she picked the place. I'll pay for it. It's really nice, and I'll drive so she can have a drink. Ride a motorcycle to the rescue center. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But she gets back super late, so we'd have to get different visors and stuff. Good to know, Nikki. Hey, yeah. Still new to the channel, Kiera. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate it. What we do here on this channel is we focus on after action reviews and the motorcycle close calls and crashes. We're going to learn from them. That's something I pulled from my firefighter service, is that after a fire or after an EMS call, especially a big EMS call, we try to figure out what we could do better, be more efficient. That way we don't make as many mistakes, or that way we prevent any mistakes that could have popped up, or prevent anything, basically. So that's what I do here on this channel. We have the live class. We're going to keep updating the live class, which is what we do here Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I can't wait to start adding some new things. Like I want to add in an actual me on the bike stuff during the class live. So we're going to be doing that. But if you're looking for parking lot practice and everything, or anything that is on the bike, check out that channel right there. The second channel, Motorcycle Training Concepts. Motorcycle Training Concepts is what we are going to start following. For this whole time, I've been following MSF and slowly changing a few things that I think is important, that you guys have been giving me feedback on, and it just kind of blown up into the point where let's just create our own thing, and it's gonna be free for everybody. You know, we're gonna work on a bunch of different projects for people, and trying to get people safe, and we focus mainly on situational awareness, the fundamental skills of anything that you do on the motorcycle, acquiring personal protective equipment, so getting helmets, getting all that gear, and then even gear for your bike so it's protected. And then learning how to rescue another rider with medical training. So that's something that we're going to be teaching a little bit more on the motorcycle training concepts, and then more on this channel. And then teaching and mentoring other riders. So I'm going to get resources so that if you want to be a mentor to somebody else, you know what to do instead of trying to guess. And that's the kind of the point that we really want to push, is that teaching and mentoring another rider makes you a better rider. So smart rider principles, it's something that we're focusing on here. And motorcycle training concepts is basically our version of, and I don't want to say it's our version of an MSF, but it's our version of training that can fill a gap that you might not be getting, in training. So I just wanted to let you know, since you're new, that's what we do here. That's what we do here. I pretty much only watch your live streams now because you're the only YouTuber who actually interact with their audience, and the only one who has actually responded to my comments. CJ Mita, of course, man. I try to get to everybody. Remember, we usually have like 250 or more people in class. I try to focus on the class and teaching what we're supposed to be doing, and then I try to jump in every so often. So that's why I have such an amazing moderating team: Scarlett, SA, MH, Rainin, Streamlabs, Nikki's Adventures. We have a ton of people here that are extremely helpful, and they can answer. And plus, that's part of the DDFM crew, right? Teaching and mentoring. So if you are a crew member and you know the answer to somebody that's chatting, and I can't get to them, please answer it yourself. Please answer it yourself. That's part of being a crew. It's a community-led training program. Excuse me. So let's see. Still a little new. Okay. Yeah, I did do Max Wrist and 501 Speed Inc. I did do their videos. I want to get back into the medical stuff, so I'm going to start looking for some more crashes where there's actual medical training going on, or medical things going on, and do reviews of that. But at the same time, I want to actually give you the training. I want to teach you how to do a tourniquet, and how to stop the bleed, how to breathe for somebody, when to take a helmet on and off, how to stop traffic, how to talk to dispatch. I really want to get that stuff out to you, because that's something that I've been doing for 11 plus years. Trying to become a doctor. So personally, I love the medical reviews because it increases my perception of the human anatomy and how that may tie into what I'm learning in AP Bio in school. Yeah, I'm probably saying things wrong, some terms wrong, but there's some things in there, axial, proximal, distal, all that stuff. I can get into a lot of that. I try not to use too much medical terminology because it kind of confuses a lot of people, so I don't do that as often. But what we typically talk about here is pre-hospital care. So if you want to become a doctor, you're doing definitive care and hospital care. What we do is pre-hospital emergency medical services. So it might be a little different. What I say might go against what you say because you have a clean environment to work in. We don't. So it's good to have both perspectives, really. I just ordered a dash cam for my motorcycle to learn from the images and it's possible. Good, Martin. Good, 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 good. I'm glad. I'm actually looking to get a dash cam too. Based off of that, because I think it'd be good footage too. And you never know, because I don't always have my GoPro running, so having a dash cam would be good. And even for a car, one can use Discord to connect on your phone. Yeah. Exactly what Coat 57 said. Triumph Rocket 3R. What's your tips on big cruiser? I already took lessons. So hey, you're starting on a Triumph Rocket 3R. Wow. If you're taking lessons, good. I think what you're going to learn is really important to have throttle and friction zone control. That is a very, very, very torquey and very fast bike. So you really have to limit you, not the bike, because the bike's going to do what it wants to do. It's about the inputs. If you're Googling for something and you put in, I want to, what is the best dog to have, but you really want to know what the best cat is, it's going to give you the wrong advice. So when it comes to your Triumph Rocket 3R and you're like, well, I want to go slow, but you give it 20%, 30% throttle off the bat, you're not gonna. So it's about your inputs that is very important. If you give it bad inputs, you're going to have a bad time. If you give it good inputs, you're going to have a good time. So really pay attention to that. That's a very strong bike for a first time rider. So very careful. Wear full gear just in case. Do I watch Max Risk? No, I don't watch his stuff. In fact, I don't watch a lot of motorcycle stuff outside of things that can help me in terms of my own learning. So I watch a lot of educational YouTube stuff when it comes to motorcycle stuff. And then I basically just have other entertainment YouTube videos that I like to watch. Edward, hey Dan, you helped me a lot with your videos. Thank you so much, guys. I love your nice comments. They do make my day quite a bit, and that's why I love doing these live streams and hanging out with you guys, especially in the office. This beautiful office right here. Yeah, go ahead and take a seat. Where did you guys go? Where? Oh, there you are. That's weird. So, you're amazing. Thank you, Finlay. I'm so happy I found your channel. The first one was about a Ruroc helmet. I've been watching for 2 years. Wow. And you're helping me become a better writer. That's the crazy thing, Finlay, is that I typically think the first time I see a name, that's the first time they've ever been on the channel. But then I see people's names and they're like, yeah, I've been watching for 2-3 years. I'm like, whoa, really? That's insane. So it's really cool. It's really cool. I'm glad I was able to have a positive impact on you. And that's one of those things with the Ruroc helmet. I'm very, it's probably why nobody sends me things anymore, but I'm very honest with it. And I come from a perspective of not me, Dan the Fireman. I come from the perspective of Daniel. And would I buy this? And with the knowledge that I have, more of an educated consumer, is it worth it to me? Or is there something else out there that I probably should get? And that's the perspective I go through. And a lot of people don't like that, especially brands. So you guys have been extremely helpful. So instead of getting brand deals and sponsorships, I've been just saying, hey, if you want to join the crew, join the crew. It's $2 a month to join the crew. You get the emojis, you get all those things. If you want to be a patron, you get entered into the gear giveaway that we just announced. We just gave away $800 worth of Revzilla gift cards, which I bought. Revzilla didn't buy. So that's my money given back to you guys. And all I do is affiliate stuff. So Revzilla is a great affiliate. So I get a little kickback for if you buy anything from them, no extra cost. Same thing with Rockform. They're amazing. Yeah, I love their products. I have their phone mounts for my phone, my wife's phone, my kids' phones. I have mounts on all of our motorcycles. The kids have these little EFTRs. We got mounts on those, so we use it. And then I got magnetic mounts, everything. Anyways, affiliate links, discount to them, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, Revzilla, Rockform. Oh, and Cardo. Jeez, I can't believe I forgot Cardo. Cardo, I love their Bluetooth system. I got Bluetooth for the kids too when they ride around, when we ride around. So those are the only three. Skillshare has been great. They've been sponsoring the channel, but I don't really go out and get them. You guys sponsor this channel. You guys literally sponsor this channel, and that's kind of what I want to keep it at. But in order to do some really cool things in the 2021, we might be getting some more. But I'm not going to make it Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not doing that. I literally have turned away hundreds of brands because I didn't feel like it fit you guys, not just me. Just got my first bike Sunday. Tucson, hey. Tucson Easy, your video's probably saved my life. First time rider. Thanks, Dan. Hey man, we want to get some more things out here locally. And once we get these things locally and we kind of make it work really well, what we're gonna do is then develop a system to where somebody in Phoenix or somebody in Norway or somebody in Canada, somebody across anywhere they want to be, they have like a set program that they can teach and mentor. Remember, that's part of the Smart Rider principles. So they can teach and mentor. But I'm going to be working a little bit more locally to kind of define what that really means and what is the most efficient way. And then I'm going to start giving those out to the instructors that, we might have an e-course to where you have to pass to get like a little patch that says, instructor or mentor, and then I'll give you the book. But I'm working on that too. Two riders lost their life this week in Las Vegas. T-bone side of the vehicle and high sided with a passenger. So 3 dead. Oh man, that's rough. That is rough. Kiera, how old are my kids? 13 and 12, almost 14 and 13. You're the only creator who gives back to their community nowadays, and I love it. I try to come to every live stream. I appreciate it. The views help. If you guys can't, join the giveaway, or if you can't get the emojis and stuff by clicking that join button, the best thing you guys could do is just watch the video and then like it. Like that's it. You don't even have to subscribe. Just like the video and then watch it as all the way through if you can. As far as you can. That helps out the channel quite a bit. Aaron, you wanted to come down from Chicago for an Arizona ride. Once the freaking COVID stuff goes away, man. Whew. I swear, I want to do some of these things. Like I want to practice the teaching and mentoring thing all in 2020, but I couldn't. Like it would be very irresponsible of me to have, 12 people in a parking lot with all this stuff going on. So I just kind of been doing my own thing. That's why I've been stuck in the firehouse. I want to go out riding. Gonzalo went through surgery. All fine. Good. I'm getting cones and screenshots from your channel to set up the exercises when I get back on the road. Any cool exercises incoming? Yes, Gonzalo. So that's a great question. I'm going to give you guys a little tidbit, a little sneak peek at some of the designs that I got. Let's go ahead and get to it. Can't share it all. So I got some designs. One second. Do this. So I got this one. Got that one. Got that one. I wonder if I can open them up. Got that one. Now I'm going to make them look prettier. These are just... I got that one. I got that one. Guys, I got a whole bunch. I got 15 right there. I got 15 right there. Planning a trip across the U.S. with AZ in the map once the craziness ends. Good, Mark. That'd be cool. You got some teens. I'm 18 going on 19. Well, good luck, Kiera. You're almost out of the teens. Yeah, a lot of it's gonna be a whole new normal. Just Gina, is the driver permit? What's that? Is the driver permit motorcycle permit test difficult? If so, what do you believe are the most difficult aspects of the knowledge test, actual driving test? That's a great question, CJ. And that's one of those things that I want motorcycle training concepts to prepare you for. So I'm gonna answer that question. But the thing is, I want motorcycle training concepts to be something that encompasses, hey, I just got a motorcycle. What do I do? I just want to take the DMV test. I don't want to take a class. I can't afford the class. I don't have time for the class. I can't do it. So I still want to be safe. What do I do? And that's what I want motorcycle training concepts to answer. What do I do? Boom, here's your answer. I also want it to be in a point where, hey, I got the bike or I'm going to get a bike, but I'm nervous to go to I'm nervous to go to class. What do I do? I want to have something to prep me and help me get ready for class. That's what motorcycle training concepts is going to help with. And then if it's like, hey, I don't know how to buy a motorcycle. I don't know where to get a motorcycle. I don't know what to do. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm interested. And that's what I want motorcycle training concepts to be. So Matt and I are going to be working on a lot of how to buy and sell. I wish I could find it. I have it on here. I can't find it live, but he answered all your guys' questions on that one community post, and it's amazing. And we're going to be giving that stuff back to you and these answers that he was able to come up with, which are impressive, by the way. And that's the thing is I want motorcycle training concepts to help you with your DMV test. I want it to help you with your MSF course or total control, whatever it is you take. And then I also want it to be to where you have some extra homework, some continuing education. So I want it to fill in all these different gaps, and I want it to be free. So that's the thing is I want it to be free. It's on a YouTube channel. All you have to do is watch the ads. That's it. That's all I want. There's going to be some e-courses and stuff for medical training, for how to teach a mentor, what kind of gear to buy, all these different things. But that's going to be on that channel. So check it out, Motorcycle Training Concepts. Absolutely love that channel. It's going to get crazier and crazier and crazier. But to answer your question, is the driver permit, motorcycle permit test difficult? The hardest part of the permit test and the motorcycle test right there, I'm talking about the motorcycle permit test part, is going to be your tight turn and then the U-turn. Everything else is pretty much easy. The swerve and the braking is pretty easy. The tight turn and U-turn, so slow speed maneuvers, are very difficult. So that's something that we have on MTC, the Motorcycle Training Concepts channel. And we also have it on this channel too, but it's way back there, way back there. The driving permit, I took like a driver's ed class. I took a driver's class a lot like the MSF. So I went and I got my permit and I took this class in person for a full week, and then I got my license. So that's why I really like having education like that. The difficult aspects of the knowledge test. The knowledge test, you just have to read it. Just read it. Understand it. It's not a huge test. I wouldn't worry too much. If you fail it, you can retake it. Learn from what you failed, and you should be good. The driving test, I wouldn't know, but the motorcycle driving test part is just in that little parking lot. So you should be good. You should be good. Why do Harley riders ride with no gear? They typically, Kiara, it's the culture around it. But I wouldn't worry too much. Guys, I gotta get going pretty soon. Let's see. I want to vote Dan to become the head of the worldwide education. Thank you, Finley. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'd do good there. I just kind of want to stick with what I know right now. But hey, who knows? Yeah, Harley riders want to be comfortable during the ride, not necessarily worrying about the slide. But here's the thing, guys. What we have is I gotta get going because I gotta get my hair done for the date. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the lounge on the Discord. This is the crew lounge, actually. So this is the normal lounge. This is the crew lounge. So if you are a crew member, join the DDFM crew lounge by clicking that Discord button. There we go. I don't know why I picked that. Mateus Munoz, welcome to the crew. But if you want to join the Discord is absolutely free. Click that link that's in the chat, and you're gonna get access to the lounge. But if you are a crew member, if you're a DDFM crew member, you get access to the crew lounge. Or if you are, guess what? Part of the giveaway, you'll get access to the crew lounge also. If you're on the giveaway, you're going to get entered into January's giveaway. and you're going to get my ebook for free. I'll be seeing you guys around.